Hi everyone, I wanted to show you all of the super awesome books that complement our Bear Grylls chapter book series. And there's really something for all kinds of ages. And so what we're going to start with is our Survival Skills Handbook. This one is our Flexa binding, so it's a little sturdier than a paperback book. And it even comes with a fun little ribbon to hold the book closed like that. And it has Volume 1, Camping, Maps, and Navigation, Knots, Dangers, and Emergencies. So Bear Grylls, you know, is from the TV show Man vs. Wild. And so he's going to show us how to start off on our adventure, what equipment we'll need, the food and water, and cell phone and sunscreen and that kind of thing. But it's also going to go into topographical maps, choosing the best route, landmark spotting, what all the symbols mean on different maps. And then we're going into how to tie all of these knots. It's great for Girl Scouts and for Boy Scouts and for curious kids and maybe kids who spend a little too much time on the computer to give them some real life skills. These are all of the dangerous things like a man-of-war and a jellyfish that you can see that might hurt you, how to purify water, all kinds of fabulous camping tips and survival skills. So that one is fantastic, only $12.99. Certainly one you could read to an early elementary child or would be able to be read by middle to upper elementary and on up into middle school. A similar book that I would think is for younger, a little bit younger than that, is the Survival Camp, the Ultimate All-Terrain Training Manual. This one you can see has the illustrations instead of the real photos, larger print, bigger pictures. And so it shows how to survive in each of these elements with suckers and stingers. Bear says leeches are little vampires that can suck a couple of teaspoons of blood before they're full. What to do if you are bitten by a snake. Bears and bites. So it talks about frostbite and surviving a polar bear attack. So all kinds of fantastic things. Self-arrest, which is really how to use a pickaxe to stop yourself, which is what arrest means, to stop yourself there in the as you're sliding down an iceberg. So all kinds of things. Navigation and oceans and rivers, how to find north. And it really is just kind of a younger version of the Survival Skills Handbook. And it is a nice hardcover book that's going to last for a long time. Also only $12.99, just like our first book. Extreme Planet, I think, is back to our a little bit older ages, although it really could be enjoyed by all. This one seems to be very similar to like the World Book of Records and facts, those crazy facts, amazing facts, all those kind of books that the kids can't get enough of. Cool facts about the hottest things. Things that are hotter than the sun, and hot. Death Valley in California is probably the consistently hottest place on Earth. And so then it talks about the world's biggest lakes and all really extreme planet, all of the extremes that happen on our planet. This one has bright, vibrant pictures. Look at that. Holy cow. The giant African millipede is the world's longest millipede. It is born with only about 14 legs. As it grows, it adds more legs. By the time it reaches its adult length, up to 15 inches, it can have as many as 100 legs. Holy cow, if I saw that in my house, I would have to move. This is so amazing. Like, your kids are going to want to read every single thing in this book out loud to you, which is great to encourage reading. And these are all of the different topics, 124 pages. That one also only $12.99 in hardcover. And these are a little bit different. They're a little bit younger, and they are activity books. They're only $4.99. And we have a couple of coloring books, Reptiles and Amphibians and In the Jungle, and a couple of activity books, one about polar worlds and one about animal detectives. And so it's kind of like, it reminds me of the workbooks that we had when we were kids, those ones that we got in school. And so it has, this one has a maze on the page, or animals leave all sorts of markings in the wild. Read the clues below, find the missing stickers, and then write what each animal is. So it's a way to kind of bring to life the things that we are reading in the other books. In all of those, you can see the coloring books. The things to color are quite detailed in there. So this one's in the canopy. In the rainforest, most of the plant and animal life can be found in the canopy. The canopy, which can be more than 100 feet above the forest floor, is made of branches, leaves, and vines. Most of the animals that live in the canopy fly, glide, or jump from tree to tree. You will see birds, monkeys, lizards, insects, sloths, and much more in the canopy. So you can see all of these frogs and their habitat and their size